TV sucks the brain right out of the skull. So, next seminar we'll probe the content of television. Professor McLuhan, of course, the content of television is movies, but the message of television is what it does to us, the users.
Are you saying that the medium is more important than the message it carries?
No. The medium is not more important than the message. It's obvious. The medium is the message.
The medium is the message? What does that mean?
Well, of course, the medium.
It was 20 years ago today. Sergeant Pepper taught the band to play. They've been going in and out of style. Never guaranteed to raise a smile. Raise a smile, 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 smile.
It is therefore having the hardest time of any country in the world in orienting itself in the election.
TV, unlike the fantasy world, the escape world of the movies, TV creates enormously serious and realistic-minded sort of person, well, almost oriental in his inward meditativeness. I think
this is the teenager of today.
Yes, he's becoming almost oriental in his inwardness.
It's trash, just as they do most TV shows. Now, what will surround TV to turn TV into an art form? Something is waiting in the wings. Maybe it's holographic.
It's a portable holographic camera. It'll project your image up to a half-mile away. 100% audio send and receive capabilities.
It's a prototype. Use them to see the enemy.
Now, it has a mini-nuke battery, good for about 8 minutes, but you can only use it once.
So you better save it for when it counts.
Hardest time of any country in the world in orienting itself in the electric age.
Whereas he's so thoughtful and serious.
Yeah, grim. The movie generation.
I'll tell you what's alive and what you're not paying any attention to, and that's the satellite environment. The classroom is not having any influence on you. The satellite environment is having a profound influence on you and your being here this afternoon.
Sure, great.
But you know why?
Could it be the long-awaited William Murderface side project, Planet Piss?
But the satellites, as a new garbage or climate surround around the planet. A strip teacher puts on her audience by taking off her clothes.
And people go because they know that she's there.
No, but
come here because they know that
just a moment. I put you on by bearing.
All media are extensions of some human faculty, mental or physical. The wheel is an extension of the foot. The book is an extension of the eye. Clothing is an extension of the skin. Electric circuitry is an extension of the central nervous system. The extension of any one sense displaces the other senses and alters the way we think, the way we see the world and ourselves. When these changes are made, men change.
Literate culture is visual and detached. It creates the civilized man, the detribalized man, the man who is not involved. And the effect of the electric revolution is to create once more an involvement that is total. Why should art and culture suddenly become very big business, like big science? The reasons are tied up with the fact that we're living in an information age. When you live in an information age, culture becomes big business, education becomes big business, and the cultural explosion or the information explosion becomes itself culture. It knocks down all the walls between culture and business.
The artist is the only person who picks his antennae, pick up these messages before anybody. And so he is always thought of as being way ahead of his time because he lives in the present. There are very many reasons why most people prefer to live in... And then retrieve the silence and retrieve the old movies as art forms. That's the cliche archetype theme. That new cliche or surround will retrieve old cliche.
Gutenberg technology. Gutenberg technology.
Anytime we choose, we can turn off the damn switch. Any country in the world that orients in the electric age.
Here's the message. What does that mean?
Well, of course, the medium is the message.
It's what I... Well, a great idea. What
Canadian changed the shape of the world. People don't read newspapers. They get into them like a warm bath.
This Canadian changed the way the world thinks about communications.
Is the message, then the content must be the audience. And of course,